Hello, this is Mr. Painter with Quizette number 2. So, we have what is the volume of this cone? Okay, so we are trying to solve for volume and cone. And it's asking us, make a connection. Volume and cone need to go together. Okay, and the volume basically means if we were to fill up the cone with water, how much water would this thing eventually hold until it's full? Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get out a formula. So we have V equals, we're going to shrink it down just slightly here, V equals pi, there we go, pi times r to the second power times h over 3. So a couple things we need to know is when we're talking about halfway through a circle, there is a circle on the bottom of a cone. The radius is halfway through a circle. So that 9 there, write this down, is equal to radius. Okay, that is the radius. And when we talk about how tall an object is, notice this is the tallness of an object, that's called the height. So 9 inches equals height. That is H-E-I-G-H-T, the height. And we're going to use the height and radius and basically plug it in the formula here down at the bottom. So we got volume equals, pi is always going to be 3.14. Okay, and if you don't know pi, you got to get to know it. It's always the same number, 3.14. Multiply the radius. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and annotate the radius there. That comes from here. And since radius is 9, the radius is now becoming a 9. To the second power, multiply, now we got a height. Height. Oh yes, the height is how tall an object is, and it's also 9. So we got 9 over 3. So now we just got one, not rather big problem, but just kind of a longer problem to work out. But it's good. So we got volume equals, our next step here is to get rid of the exponent. Okay, order of operations is PEMDAS, no parentheses anywhere, but exponents do exist. So that's 9 times 9. 9 times 9. So we got 3.14 times 81, because that's 9 times 9. And if you're like me, I do not like fractions. Okay, there's no such thing as fractions. It's actually a division problem. So that would look like this. Times 9 divide 3 mean the same thing. Alright, so here we go. From left to right, we're going to multiply everything going straight across and eventually divide out that 3 from left to right. So again, left to right order of operations. Alright, it is okay to use a calculator. There is nothing wrong with using a calculator. In fact, on the state test, it will allow you to use a calculator in these kind of problems. So they're going to give you 3.14. So we just actually need to back up because I need to multiply it out. So let's see. We got 3.14 multiply 81. And it's going to take us to a rather large number of 254.34 times, and I only did these two right here. So 3.14 times 81 is 254.34. But we need to finish out the 9 and divide 3. So let's go ahead and take 254.34 and multiply times 9. And that's going to take us to volume equals 2,289.06 divide 3. And, well, divide out 3 and we should be good. So we're going to go ahead and divide out 3. So therefore we got volume equals 763.02. And that right there is the volume of finding a cone, volume of a cone. And there we go, decimal point right there between the 3 and the 0. Alright.